Oh, for sake.
Welcome back. Okay, see, I'm looking at trade. If we switch from Unity, from Marketplace of Ideas, to Consumer Benefit, we will have a swing of 9 consumer goods. We do that. Policies. To Consumer Benefit. Next, we go back here and we replace this with an administration center, which is in essence increasing our science speed. When that finishes, our Empire Sprawl is going to shoot up. And yes, we are going to allow immigration. At the beginning of the month, we'll see what effect that actually had on our pop growth on the capital planet. There's currently no migration on the planet, really. Currently no migration there. There will be a lot of migration there. That's going to be finished in a month's time, is it? Yep. So we'll see what position we are in there at the beginning of that month. We will click the reinforce button and we'll see what happens at the beginning of the month. It might need another month to recalculate, but we'll see how that is. Now that
initial colonization phase complete.
That might have turned out to be a mistake. Okay, looks like we're going to need another month to have that settle up. We're not building any more robots, so I'm not going to move any more robots off the planet. You are close. I am going to resettle one biological pop to the new colony. We can't afford it. We will afford it by selling, I think I'm going to sell 500 minerals because I do have a little bit of a bank. Okay. We will send a biological pop. Their stability is, I mean, the happiness is only 32. Hopefully at the beginning of next, there you go, happiness 91, stability 74. Which will mean that they have immigration pull plus 9. Hopefully that won't faff around for too long. That is going to become my administration offices. This is going to become my mainly alloy production, civilian industries as we need it, and I'm going to rely on trade for my consumer goods for the short term at least. I do need another planet. But we do have another planet there, and that will become our consumer goods production. Okay, at the end of this month, or sorry, at the beginning of next month, we will see what the recalculation has turned out to be. Okay, no migration loss, no migration loss, and no migration incoming. That's interesting. Huh. Why? Is it because of the policy? Population controls need to be allowed still. I was expecting migration to have increased there, but never mind. Anyway, right, we'll look at the factions to see whether or not the migration has had an effect. Okay, so we have a pop with Decadent. These guys, Decadent. We're going to set your rights. You have population controls enabled, and I'm going to set migration controls enabled here as well. Colonisation is allowed. We have you in residence and decent conditions and soldiers only. So we don't really want any leaders. Right, I'm surprised actually that that migration. There we go. There we go. Migration is 0.5 minus 0.6 and 1.1. Okay, okay. I can deal with that. I can deal with that. We are growing at 3.31, which is kind of average for planetary growth, 1.1 of which is from immigration. And it's not hampering this too much. Still got average growth speed and still got roughly average growth speed. Okay, unpause. Rank. Okay. Where were these motes? Within our borders. Nice. There, that's 2 consumer goods there. We are going to go for... I do want to save up influence and get my researchers doing better.
Construction project complete.
Money is looking a bit of a problem, but there's another 4 income there, and there's 5 income here. We don't need to worry ourselves so much with the minerals in this system, but we do want the money from that system, and then we're going to move there. I'm not going to dedicate the alloys to it yet because we're still reinforcing the fleet.
Survey concluded.
I don't need to worry about that, but I do want to know about this. Gene clinics. Fantastic. That popped up at the right time. You see, 12. I'm going to wait until you're 15 before I grow you. I'm not going to take either. I might, if I wasn't under such military pressure, I might have replaced that with gene clinics, but I'm not going to. Gene clinics, beware, they do use consumer goods, so you might find yourself spending more consumer goods than you're able to produce on gene clinics. In the long run, you will be okay. In the short term, it can be a real trouble. I would also like 1,000. I would also like much more than 1,000. We do have 100 excess there. I sent another 100 actually. I would like enough money to be able to get the curators as well as fear campaign. I can't justify selling any more minerals because they're not worth enough. Okay, we'll have another ship. How long until we get destroyers? 27 months. Okay, in terms of size, we are looking basically as big as everyone else. We're not equaling your economy, but we are your science. And we are equaling your economy and your science. Although they have a slower pop growth. They have 45 pops compared to our 47. They're actually probably going to overtake us. They have 47 compared to our 47. But I'm confident with our position. The more fleet we build, the more energy credits and alloys we're going to have to spend upkeeping that fleet. Holy shit, we've gone to minus 13 consumer goods. I didn't realise we were making that many consumer. Obviously, we were making consumer goods and then we're consuming them, but I thought we wouldn't go down quite to minus 13. Minus 13 is a bit more of a swing than I'm happy seeing, to be honest. I'm going to give you a generator district because I want the jobs and I want the housing to carry the immigration going on there. And you're full of them at the moment. But we don't have any robot production there anyway. I think we can stay happy with the number of workers that we have going on there for
System
the
survey
moment.
concluded.
Okay. Need more of them. This
Construction project concluded.
This is a difficult problem we have here. I was hoping we'd be better with it. Cybrex research station, nice. Tell me all about it. Research, absolutely. 4 months. Oh. I need to address that problem. I'm going to have to replace you with civilian industries. Or can I just focus? Take you out of food, have that biological pop up. That might have been enough. Right, -8. Find out if you can improve our energy production. Right, yeah. Give me 50. Okay. I don't know what it actually sent to our homeworld, but never mind. Should have read it. I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. It'll pop up at some point. Oh, there we go. Plus 5% energy credits. I'm glad to see that. Okay, right, the end of this month I'm going to pause and I'm going to take stock. Okay. -8 consumer goods is a problem. It's not a problem that we can't completely overcome. You guys are happy and growing. You guys really do need some... I think you need a new city. Yeah, you're going to need a new city. Yeah, it might take someone out of farming, hopefully, to fill that job. You guys, we have gene clinics incoming. Not that we have the consumer goods to support the gene clinics that are incoming. We do have gene clinics incoming that can solve, short term at least,
Special
those
project
immunity
concluded.
problems. Right, okay. Let's have a look. Now that we have proclaimed superiority. Should have been doing that for the influence. Well, once the factions were created, I probably could have done that. That was a mistake. That was an oversight by me. Sorry. I should have done that. I could have got that system if I'd have done that. I was holding off for the factions, but even after the factions were created, I'd forgotten to press that button. Don't need it now. I will do it once. And turn the edict on. Research subsidies. Right, so we have capacity of 2 because we're Imperial Government, Authority Government. It will give us more research output. It will cost us more energy, but we currently have a positive of energy anyway, and energy is there to be spent. 122, and that goes up to 127. Not a huge swing, but sufficient. And it will continue to get bigger. I don't think that applies over here, does it? No, it doesn't. No. We're going to need more consumer goods. Really need to address this consumer goods problem.
Anomaly found.
Yeah, we'll research that. I think I'm still going to replace that with civilian industry.
Research concluded.
Can I replace Not really. I'm thinking about whether or not I can build commercial zones on the Empire capital. I don't think I really can justify it. Basic combat rolls is a big strength increase. Well, I say big strength increase. It is it is a notable strength increase, and it's something that you do want to get when it pops up. None of the others are particularly appealing to me right now. Colony development speed would be nice, but we're going to go for combat rolls. Right.
System survey
our
concluded.
economy. Oh, there's no orders here. We can only proclaim superiority once every now and again. Can't just keep clicking the button. I think I am going to... yeah, go on, let's sell 1 to private collectors. You're on automatic exploration, yes. Let's get more ships. Science ships not doing anything. Go over there. You're not a million miles away from getting that anyway. So this, we're having fairly limited numbers of districts on this planet. If we just have mining districts and use that to fuel the civilian industries, we can define that. So if we go over here and make that an industrial world, change that. So factory build speed plus 20% when it comes up, but arts and upkeep minus 20%, save us some minerals. You cannot define the capital planet. When this one pops up, we currently, it's colony. Don't want to change that because pop growth speed is good and happiness plus 10 is good, but we are going to make that a bureaucratic centre. Because the Empire capital, ultimately I want to become the science hub. Science and trade. This one, not 100% sure what I'm going to do with it. Probably make that a science planet and see where I go from there. Okay, right, we run out of consumer goods. Minus 50% unity from jobs. Okay, we don't have many jobs that are making unity, but our research has been cut in half. That we cannot accept. But not only that, happiness minus 25%. So look at this. Ouch. Not only has it cut our research in half, but it's cut pretty much the production from all of our planets by a huge quantity as well, by that sudden drop in happiness. 23% happiness. 8% happiness. Look at all that. Immigration, Jesus. Oh, I had that decision as well, didn't I? Forgot I was going to do that. Okay, so we need to buy some consumer goods. And unpause. There you go. It's recalculated already. Okay, so those have recalculated the migration themselves. We're going to get to the end of the month and see whether or not that figure changes due to the Vengarium stuff. Unusual tectonics. Where's this? Okay, that's not particularly important to us. It is obviously, that would be a fantastic system for us to take, but it is way out of the bounds of what we are currently able to focus on. Okay, right, we do have destroyers, starholds. See, mining station output, I'm pretty sure at least, energy stations also count as mining stations, so I think that also increases energy from stations, but I'm not 100% sure. But starholds, we're going to go for starholds. We really want starholds. Right, ship designer, new designer, destroyer. Something that you won't have a great deal of exposure to is how ship warfare happens. And we're not going to do it just yet. I am going to declare from the beginning I have 2 or maybe even 3 different types of destroyers that I will build, and then possibly I'll replace with cruisers later on. But for now we're going to start off with just lines. I call them linesmen. medium lasers and small mass drivers for their range. Now that's where combat roles would come in, and we are researching those, right? Yep. Okay, we can go for full on shields, and because they're going to get into combat nice and quickly, hopefully, because they're linesmen, we're going to give them afterburners. It increases their evasion, but also sublight speed for the entire fleet. So sublight speed is their flying in-game across the system. Auto upgrade, we're going to call these linesmen. Save. Okay, we'll get rid of that design. We haven't gone into defense platforms yet, and we're unlikely to do so. Right, now we have 19 corvettes. We're going to add 5 linesmen to the list, and we're going to hope that 30 is sufficient to make us less than overwhelming. I'm going to hope. I'm not entirely sure if it can. If it's not, then we'll have to look into building even more fleet. That is currently our big priority. Okay, right. We're not currently having to worry about district upkeep, and that would save us a good number of minerals, and we don't have a great deal of minerals coming in. We're not so much of a problem on housing right now. That is really the one we want to go for. So we're going to go for Yol. Right, we can sell 100 food. I really need to buy another 50. Man. Oh, I'm not at all happy with what's going on right now. Stability 52 there, 66, 70. Your growth speed, okay. I'm a bit unhappy about growth speed there. I'm not unhappy about the growth speed on the capital planet now. Okay, right, we nearly got the influence necessary to get over here. So, was it you? No, where is the science? Yeah, he's on his way already.
System survey concluded without incident.
Without incident. Okay, right, let's build our first destroyer. We still haven't upgraded the Corvette designs. It is saving us in terms of upkeep, and though we have built all of them, now that we've built them all, sorry, we will upgrade them at some point in the future, but currently it's saving us on upkeep, so we'll upgrade them after we've built all of the destroyers. Oh my lord. Once we get Starhold, that will be the first one that I upgrade, because I want it to be collecting all of the trade that we possibly can. So, like, there's 2 there, there's 2 there, there's 3 there, 1, 2, 3, 4, there'd be 3 there. Arguably I could build an anchorage there, but we don't want them to spend the Empire Sprawl, all the maintenance upkeep to have an anchorage that we're not going to use. Well, I mean, we would use it, like, you know what I mean. I could feasibly actually upgrade that now and turn it into a collection. Okay. Run out of consumer goods again. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. If we go to trade, see how you can define who you connect to. It's currently not connected to the home system, so it's not transferring its trade. Now it will be. We don't have any bastions right now to reduce trade, so I'm probably going to do this, and then patrol, and that will reduce piracy along that line. But for now, seeing as we don't actually have any piracy coming in from there, won't do. Oh, we have unemployment on our home planet. See, it will be a biological pop. I will keep that biological pop on the planet because with 34 we're very nearly going up to 35, and buildings are, we've got consumer goods is a big problem. We're down on alloys. We will be down on alloys once it's finished on the other planet. That'll need replenishing somewhere, and we're probably going to do it here. We're not going to have the consumer goods to build another research lab. Oh god, excuse me. Let's build a generator district. In fact, yes, generator district. I don't want to start putting agriculture on the home planet if I can avoid it. We are not building that starbase. Forgot about that. Okay, right then. Hopefully that swing. There we go. Right, fine. Great. Oh, we are in positives for consumer goods. We won't be in it for very long, but we are in positives for consumer goods. I'm going to concentrate on their amenities. It will cost us a little bit of food, but we have enough food in the bank, and food is pretty cheap to buy. I would rather have stability increase from not having lacking amenities. Because you have minus 11% happiness from lacking amenities there. Gene clinics are being researched 7 months. I might actually relocate.
Construction project concluded.
Pause. I might relocate from a capital planet to that planet and actually give them the gene clinics. Yes, I'll do that. Unemployed, and we can afford to lose technician. Oh, hang on, I didn't actually finish the gene. No, that was stupid. That was really stupid. Should have done it when I'd finished gene clinics. Now I got 6 months worth of inferior happiness and stability on that planet. Never mind. Oh. You know what? I'm not going to spend them alloys on that trade collection just yet. I'm going to see how much we lose, how much consumer goods we lose from building the gene clinics over there.
System survey concluded.
Okay, you're neutral towards us now.
System survey concluded.
I'll improve relations with you.
Research concluded.
We have full relations with these guys already, right? Yep, plus 200. Trust of 100. No problems ever going to come up in this relationship here these days. Okay, now we have gene clinics. Let's throw down... Do we? Where's gene clinics? Oh, there. Okay, gene clinics give you 10% population growth speed and 10% and plus 10 amenities, both of which are going to solve some problems that this planet has. It's not growing as fast as I'd like it to, mainly because the lack of the migration. People are leaving the planet, but still, it doesn't have enough amenities either. I would like to have a gene clinic on that planet. Oh, if you're sitting there going, oh, I need to press the research button, okay, it just builds up in the background. There is absolutely no need. I could sit there for months and months and months and that would just be building up, and then on whatever I click on, then it would be consumed on that one. Admin cap plus 5% is quite nice. I don't need the blockers changing yet. Yeah, I think although we have just gone into -1, so hydroponic farms and hydroponics pay would also be advisable. We can just build food districts, of course.
System survey.
I think I'm going to go for admin cap. Okay, right. We have more ships being built. We have a science ship not doing anything because I'm sitting here and I'm being inefficient. Because the game's racing away in the background and I'm not giving it my full attention. Okay, right. I'm going to cut this down to half an hour.
System survey concluded.
Episodes at a time. So I'm going to stop recording here and we'll come back to next one. Hopefully at this point you're understanding how the balancing act happens in the construction of... Oh my god, I've just seen the fucking jump. Oh god, I am gonna kill them. I'm gonna murder them all. Okay, so that's a bad side of having open borders with your ally. Okay, actually they only jumped one. They didn't jump two. Anyway, right, so I wouldn't have taken my eye off that particular ball had I not been trying to externalize all of my thoughts at any given time. If it was all monologue, I'd have been constantly aware of the fact that that was going on, but whatever. Anyway, yeah, hopefully you're getting the idea of all of the decision making that I've gone through there is playing to the Empire. It's not just playing to the Empire though, it's all stuff that will go going through my head all constantly. If you don't find that you're doing that, if you just click around and find the problems as they pop up. For example, clicking there, you would see there's now 2 unemployed people and there's a red stability problem. Just click through all over the place all the time and you'll see the problems as and when they pop up. Right, anyway, I am going to stop recording and then I'll jump back in with the next one.
Oh, for sake.